welcome back to Raid 7 of my playthrough series for YouTube. So, guys, I'm going to do a quick run through of the first week's episodes. We went through some of the quests, trying to get some of those first ones done. Did a few night raids, getting some to loot back up to where we should be because we had a bit of a rough start. A couple of deaths there, a bit unfortunate. We have done 8 raids so far, and our survival rate 62%, kill death ratio about 7. And task-wise, we've got one on woods, customs. Got a couple for customs now, and then obviously the gas analyzer. This one we can do from the flea market if we want to spend the money for it. Doesn't lead onto any quest unless it's changed of recent, so we might just leave that one there for now until we get a little bit more cash flow happening. Skills, nothing really has changed there, but I'm going to try and do these little weekly summaries as we move into the next week, so then that way you guys know what's happening there. Now, we are ready to go for our next raid, and I have been thinking about it, and I think we're going to go woods and try and get these 15 scavs. We're going to do it nice and slow, try and get them done, and then that way we have more quests for customs, and we try and get those ones done all at the same time. So, without further ado, I guess, let's crack straight into it. Alright, so when you deploy to woods, you're always got to quickly figure out where you are, which the best reference point is the big rock in the middle, which is pretty much right here. You can actually get extract from here now if you've got the paracord and the red rebel ice pick, but it's not the easiest thing to get your hands on these days. Personally, when you're in this map, it's a bit sketch. You kind of want to stay out of the lumber mill in the middle. At the same time, that's where all the scavs are. I find a lot more success on the other side for killing scavs. There's the scav house and call it the silencer shack. There's also the flash drive spawn down that far end. But the thing to worry about right now on woods is the scav boss. He is an absolute machine. We do have BSMO right now, so we could drop him pretty quick. Problem is, as soon as he sees you, he absolutely destroys you. So, really need to be careful about what's going on there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try and push down as quickly as we can. I'm actually going to probably push around the back of the lumber mill, go kill the scavs over, I call it the med shack. There's a little shack down there, it's got a couple of med opportunities. If you've got 3,000 rubles on you, you can extract via this car. I probably should have brought those rubles. There is a safe that we could quickly check. We could quickly check down here. The only issue is if that scavs boss there, I'm dead. Dead as soon as I peek. The packer won't do anything. They got SVDs, BP ammo, and an SKS. It's really sketch. I'm actually petrified of this scav boss. One of his minions will be up on the top high ground up here. So we've got 2 scavs on the road. Got one down there. Sweet. Did you seriously take our arm out? We've got a respirator here that's used for a quest later on. There's actually 2 quests, I think, for respirators. It's not something that you need to really worry about early on. You'll find these quite easily over time. Alright, I'm just going to move away. I want to be able to see these scavs, and you can hear them getting narrowed up. So that's the scav boss, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could be an ADAR. I'm not sure. It's all fucking scary. This map is it's rough these days. It's so much rougher than it used to be. We're going health-wise. We didn't lose. Oh, right, there's a player. We had an as well. Must have looted that from the mark circle. The mark circle's up ahead. This map, one of those maps. I usually, like, start of a wipe, I usually do this map offline. So I'm just gonna probably go around the back now. And using it, say a Mosin with a sight on this map, or even a an AK is fine using a PSO. can make this map run a lot better for your experiences, because you can just use the range to your advantage. Like, if you're not bad at aiming, it's fine, but it's still more about scanning for targets. It can be quite difficult to get all the targets you want to scan into view, because of the fact that it's just, well, the changes to the grass is one of the big ones. I actually like the fact that the grass is rendered how it is now, but it still does make it quite difficult. Right. I think we've got BP ammo in the next one. BT. Alright, it's about the same in the values. And there was a scav on the low ground here. Now, one of the boss scav, or the boss, sits right down there in that bottom bit too. What we can get from this guy. Right, so this is the med shack up the end here. And there is a vault keycard spawn there as well, which sells for a lot of money. If we were to get one of them early, it would really cash us up quite nicely. Sell that up on the flea market, get some good money. Is that a player there? The scav, he's down now. Always got to be watching on this map. The scavs are spawning along this side here. And if they've got a Vepper Hunter and they don't miss really ever, you dead in one shot. 1 to 2 shots. Med bag in the back of this. We're going to try and get that as quickly as possible. All meds are good meds in my opinion. That'd be a scav, right? So there's a key spawn right here we're just going to quickly check for. Not bleeding, which is good. Alright, so he's by that tree there. One down. You don't have to let meds go the whole way through. You can stop them halfway by left or right clicking. I was pretty risky just sticking that like that. They also do spawn out in this open field here as well. Okay, we're going to take this AK-74. Going to be good for long range shots too, and we want the ammo as well. Should hopefully be BP or BT ammo, but it'll probably be PS. Yeah, it's PS. Still at this range, at this state, we can just leave it here so we don't get it mixed up with our good ammo. We'll take the croutons for now. So probably about 5 scavs down so far. We need 10 more. We're going to try and get them all into one raid. I know it's ballsy, but we didn't get the finished loot in this either. As I spoke about in the customs video, you do want to try and loot all the filing cabinets you can. Helps level up your search attention, charisma skills. You're after items that are big quest items that are worth good money. You can get stuff like rollers too, which sell for a lot. Drills aren't too bad. To be honest, we could probably drop that now because it's only worth 30,000 rubles, and we could take that drill. Matches a barter trade for, I think, painkillers. Let's just take that drill for now. And we've got this weapon crate as well. I'm going to do a top up here. I think this is BT as well. Yep. Wait. What the hell is it? Yeah. Be here. Cool. Always want to be searching those scav backpacks as well, as we've spoken about before. Hydration. Hold on to that one. I'm going to get rid of that Saiga. Take this one. Sell for more. Fold that in. Put it there. EM pistol's not really worth much. We're still checking those pockets for cash. Alright, moving forward. We could do a quick check here. We've got 5 down, like I said. 10 to go. The mark circle can spawn pretty much every item in the game. Located right here. So from that shack, it's just there. Located right here. Now, this is where that guy would have got the AS valve from. He would have picked up the AS valve and said, shit, I got an AS valve. And then started running. He might have got it from a weapon crate, actually, because we just found that. So, what we're going to do here... that's gunpowder. We're actually going to move out of the way. And run over into this bush. I want to be a little bit more to the front so I can see out of it. And then I'm going to reload these mags real quick. And pull some stuff out. So, a value here. The gunpowder isn't really worth that much, but that G-phone is. We've got that there. We do need to level metabolism up for one of the hideout items. So we're gonna pop these croutons here. That will get our energy up to max. And I might have the slickers as well. They'll drop the hydration down. And then from there we're gonna take this this milk, and that will put us up to max hydration again. Frees up a bit of space as well, which is kind of nice. Same time, we're going to be making sure we keep loading up these mags. We don't really need this TT ammo. It's just there. The TT's there to pretty much vendor after the raid. And with that ASVAL, we're back at full ammo here. Go back on the hunt for more scavs. Now, down this way, there's the silencer shack. I call it silencer shack. Scope shack. Usually about 1 or 2 scavs hanging around there. But what you can... What, there's one. Hot rod. Looks the same as the others. What we can do is we come up here on the high ground, and then we're looking for scavs on the far ground, like in the far distance. That's behind us, I think. There's a scav. Oh no, it's in front of us. There's a scav right there. There's 2. Fortunately, that player is going to make it really difficult for us. Every time you hear a shot, it's a player. It could be a player scav or a player, but it's definitely a human entity, not a human, not a NPC. Because scavs don't just randomly shoot. They used to shoot dead bodies as they walked past them. They stopped that. I don't want to overexpose here because I get slotted by a guy with a Mosin in a PU site. I definitely would love to start picking off those scavs on the other side. But there's a scav right there. We're just going to go for the shot. Fuck. Look at... We're going to go for this guy. We definitely hit him then. I don't know if we killed him or not. Cheeky little trick you can do is that was at 7. We know we killed a scav. Definitely didn't kill him. Alright, we're going to go for a flank. Run back. Reload. Fuck, that's coming from across. We're out of stamina now too. Run. We need a bush to hide in. The straight up smart decision to make right now would be to actually go to cover. If not extract. We got one more heal and then we're going to run. I really do want to try and get all 15 scavs this one raid, so we're actually going to go the long. Oh, fucking player right in front of us. One of those maps, it's really, really difficult with players everywhere and everyone using Mosins and long range. It's really hard to actually get those raids down. Here's what happens. We did get level 9 at least. Probably will have to go to another woods run. I think I might just continue it on for this run. So I'll quickly just chuck another loadout on and then we'll get back into woods. I really love how in Fast Forward, the music somehow seems like an arcade game. Back like, I don't know, back when I used to play like old Nintendo games and stuff like that or at an arcade. So with the future episodes, I'm going to try and keep them longer. What I think I might end up doing is even if a single raid was, 20 minutes and it was a good raid, I might just do a second raid straight after that. Continue on so there's actually longer raids. Currently, the first 10 episodes are already filmed, and that's why I can only show you, or I can't change anything that's happened already in the first 10 episodes, so they've already been recorded. But for the future ones, which I'm about to start recording tomorrow, that will have longer raids for you guys, so then that way, at least you can enjoy, hopefully, longer content. Alright, so I've chucked together an AK-74N with a PSO sight. I got the PSO sight from Prapper level 1. Then I bought 120 rounds off the flea market. That was at cost price, pretty much. That was really nice there. And yeah, that's pretty much, and then the basic, obviously, Packer and SSH helmet. Make sure I was healed up. We need 9 more scavs, but luckily now that we're got the PSO, it should hopefully be a little bit easier. Still one of those things where it's like, you kind of want to get Overwatch on the actual lumber mill, but without being too exposed. Well, there's some BS ammo. And drank. Alright, so we're going to be single fire only for this raid because we want to conserve that ammo. We don't have a lot. I thought I brought a stack of 60, but oh well, didn't, so we live with it. So, get in here. We'll probably check the sniper scav real quick, see if he's up. Go this way for that. Don't know why I didn't check it last time. I think I heard him, so that's a good start. Not that hard to find him, I don't think. Super exposing myself up here. Never a good idea. Sometimes you can get those 9 scavs really quickly, and other times it can be a bit of a battle. But I was hoping to drop the sniper scav and get his gun. Definitely heard someone up there. It's very faint audio that he says. Maybe they've changed that. It feels like it's slightly different. It's probably not. Anyway. Really be focused on the scavs that spawn down here too. I don't remember there being that gap there for some reason. There he is. Don't think he's fallen today. That's fine. There's a couple of spots that you know if you shoot him when he's there, he'll fall down. That was not one of them. Now, same as last raid, there's a good chance someone's going to push along this back wall. Last thing I want is that scav boss to be there, but sometimes you just can't help it. Sometimes you gotta go a little bit balls deep. Ooh. Great. Second one's got the safe in it, if you're interested in the safe and a grenade box on top. When you do loot something, you can turn and face the direction that's most likely enemy approaches. I do that a lot. I get a lot of questions about it, but something I like to do a lot. Grenades are great for trying to scare away people out of position. So, dense milk. Gonna drink that juice real quick. Get that metabolism cranking. That's a Remington. Now we're gonna take this guy's gun and get out of here. The Vepler. Fortunate. I'm getting out of here because I don't want that Remington to slot me. But what I want to do is I want to slot that Remington dude. So, not really sure how far away that guy was. But I think got a feeling he might be up on the spine or in that direction there. I don't think he's in that far ground there. Let's just take a moment to regroup. Right now we still need 5 more scavs. We could get all 5 of these scavs over on that far side. We did hear a Mosin shot earlier, so I think what we might do... I'm going to re-top up this mag. Take advantage of this BS ammo. And when it comes to 5.45 ammo, BS is probably my favorite to use. Then followed by 7N30, 7N39. 7N39 has better pen, but I think it's almost like overkill for most of the items in the game that you're going to shoot against. The Remington sounded like he was in that line there. Good cover from the bush here. We don't need to rush this raid. Where I heard a scav spawn in. Check the backside of here in case a player's coming down. Now, we do have a few choices here. We could wait it out a little bit, let the players do their thing. Safe option. Definitely heard that scav over here. I really want to get this scav. This big rock up in front of us, Dickhead Rock, a lot of people call it. He's so exposed up there. Know what's going on there. The hell? My internet died? Huh? Isn't it still good? Did it count as a kill? Didn't count as a kill. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that scav. Let's move on. I've never had that happen ever. Quick scan of the base before I don't want to get sniped by that Remington guy. Pretty sure that's the Remington guy there. He's geared too. Better fasten T on. Trying to find us a backpack at the moment. Well, that's a nice 153 shotgun. Slightly better rig. Take this rig. Reload real quick. We are on 13, so we need 2 more scavs. We're not going to be sticking around for that Remington guy to snipers. We just need 2 more scavs. So let's move on towards the extract. Get those 2 scavs and get the feck out of here. Oh, if I remember right, there's a case ready. These have been added into the game in 0.12, which is pretty sick. If you ask me. They spawn pretty much any item in the game. So PP ammo, that's actually better than what we're using. Some juice. Need Malboros for a quest. I should grab that. And we're going to take this wide. There's no real need for us to try and do anything risky now. We just need 2 more scavs and dig it out. So, scav house at the back before we extract. Quite comfortable. We get 2 scavs around that area. We could get 1 or 2 scavs right here. Keep an eye out. Usually on the other side of this, by that rock, there's usually a scav always spawned there by this time. And then around this shack, there can be 1 or 2. You can also roam out into this open field here. So it's quite possible to get quite possible to get those 2 scavs just there. But we're going to take it wide, play it safe. I'm very confident we'll get the last 2 over at the other bit at the end. Now, these shotguns are amazing for factory. I use them all the time. Good thing about shotguns is if you can't get them in the head with the buckshot, because of the face, if they're wearing a face shield, go straight for their legs. If they're not wearing a face shield, buckshot to the face, we drop them really easily. Takes a little bit of practice, but that's about it. Just don't want people to know that I'm here, so I'm actually going to push up closer first. Kind of like get the kills, get out kind of thing. Now try and keep your stamina around halfway. Like run till about halfway, then go back to walking. It's pretty painful if you get hit at the moment. Your stamina goes to pretty much nothing. But you really want to make it so you, at least if you get shot at, you got a chance to run. At least a chance to run. Now what I would normally do right here is I'd actually pop a painkiller. That bag. The other guy had a cowboy hat on. There he is. Alright, quest is done. Shit, that hurt. There's 2 or 3 ahead. Nearly one-shot me then. I don't know what he hit, how he hit me. Through the arm. Nearly killed my arm and my chest in the one shot. The quest is done. So we've won either way now. But we actually do want to try and get out with some money. Can't always finish your quest and die. It's going to be too painful if we keep doing that. Alright, quick grab of this bag. Oh, this is risky. Now that shotgun's actually going to be really handy. We need that for the first gunsmith quest. And we want to get onto the Jaeger quest as quickly as possible as well. They give really good XP. The Jaeger's first quest is unlocked after you've complete Gunsmith Part 1, which is the first mechanic quest. That leads on to the introduction, which is the quest that leads to the Jaeger series. So getting those quests early will make a really big difference in getting experience, like experience points from the quests, and also leveling up faster. Yeah, sometimes you get a little bit lucky, and the players don't go around the way you do. Like, so we avoided all the players as much as possible. I would have honestly let a player walk straight past me if I didn't think I could kill him, just to get this quest done. There's no requirement for us to walk up to this house, but usually there's a scav around here. We'll see what's inside the bag when we get out, I guess. What's in the bag? Alright, and we're going to run straight towards the extract. Leroy! And this raid went much better than the previous one. We got overwhelmed by all the players, so yeah, here's what it is. We had a good spawn at the start of both of them, though. We were the closest to the lumber mill you can get, so anyone behind us we didn't have to worry about. The people in front of us, well, I'm pretty sure they would have gone down the flash drive side of it, which is down by the coast bit, and headed up towards the lumber mill that way. So we got to avoid the players that way. Sometimes it's just smarter to avoid players. So that was like, in that one, we wanted to avoid the players. Now, this has put us really close to level 10 by handing in this quest. Fairly confident. We'll definitely get over 1,000 XP for that. Handing in this quest, we'll get level 10. Unlocks Mechanics first quest, which is the first gunsmith task. And we'll probably build that gun start of the next episode. And then hand that in, because that will get us more XP, but also get that Jaeger quest started. So finish the quest for Shootout Picnic. 2,000 XP for that one. Get AK with some mags in it. We've already got delivery from the past because of how the new quest system works. You get generally 2 quests at a time sometimes. So we didn't have to go woods, but it's good to get it out of the way. And then we've got our delivery from the past now. So 3 quests to do on customs. That's where we'll be heading next after we get the gunsmith quest done. So guys, hopefully you liked this episode. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for future content. I do stream on Twitch every day of the week, so go to the link below. Give me a follow over there. If you got any Tarkov questions, feel free to hit me up on live stream or down in the comments below, particularly if it's about this episode. And lastly, I'll see you next time. Wee wee hoo. Wee wee hoo. Wee wee hoo.